Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
どうも皆さん、
It's
こんばん
the
にちは。
Cleveland Guardians
MLB The Show
taking on the Los
2026 年
Angeles
シーズンロサンゼ
Dodgers.
ルスドジャース対クリーブランドガーディアンズの試合をお届けしたいと思います。さあ、MLB The Show 2026年ドジャース編でございますと。さあ、それではね、やっていきましょう。
Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been
さあ、
lights
今日のね、
out
ドジャーズの
lately.
先発ピッチ
You're
ャー
not
は
kidding,
佐々木朗
Boog.
希
I
で
mean,
ござ
look
い
at these
ます
stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
まあ、似てるっちゃ似てるかな。
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
さあ、それではね、頑張ってやっていきましょう。
Today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Okay, all set to go. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Here's the 0-2.
Okay.
Struck him out. And now one away. Take a look at the lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Hee-haw!
ね、いいね、素晴らしい。
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles under it.
タッカーが抑えま
He's
す。
there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Yeah,
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1ボール1ストライク。
And a swing and a miss.
素晴ら
There's
しい
that
スライダー。
Slider. Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
ここは引っかからないね。
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2 and 2.
ここも粘ってくるな。この粘りいらねえぞ。
Gets a piece there. We'll do it
めんどく
again.
さかったよな、こいつ。 Hey, 空振り三振。
It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Logan Allen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
大谷初球から振っていきましたけども、ここはセカンドゴロ。
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It features a great veteran presence, Max Muncy.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 out.
バッターはムキベッツ、そこにランナーを置いた感じでございます。ここはボール止めて、バット止めてボール。
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound.
いやー、ここはピッチャーゴロか。抜けるかと思ったけど、ダメだった。ツーアウト、ランナー二塁。さあ、今日は4番に清川ヘルナンデスが入っておりますと。今完全にボールだったのかな。
No, too low.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. The 3-1.
ああ、ここは効いてくる。ファウルボール。さあ、フルカウント。これはセンター前。
As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
さあ、清川ヘルナンデス、ナイスバッティング。
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
よっしゃい、水面下に破った。
And they strike first.
ナイスバッティング、フリーリーマン。まず1点先制。
There you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pappas, the next to hit. High fly ball.
ああ、これはフライ上がったか。いや、ここはレフトフライ。スリーアウト、チェンジ。惜しかった。 さあ、フレディ・フリーマンのタイムリーヒットで、
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No. Sasaki making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
さあ、2-2 から。
2-2 now. There's a line drive to left field. And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
間に合わんかったか。
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
完全に打ち返されてるもんね、これね。
Here's Brian Rocchio, leading the AL in batting average. In the air, right field, Tucker.
ここはタッカーが追いかけて、
pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, right fielder Nolan Jones.
One out man at first. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Ball, no. Ball, no.
どうした？ストライクが入らないか。なかなかこの回はストレート中心で組み立ててるね。
Naylor, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
High fly
さあ、これ
ball
も
right
フライ上が
field.
った。
Tucker should have this one.
タッカーが追いかけて取って、ツーアウト。
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Gabriel Arias.
No.
どうも制球なんやね。
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball.
ああ。見逃すね、今のも。
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to...
Hey,この初戦
Strike three, and that'll retire the side. They
さあ、
get
ヒ
a
ッ
lead
トは
on
打たれた
single
もの
with
の、
a
こ
lead
こは
them
しっかりと
stranded.
抑えま
We
した、
go to the
佐々木
bottom
朗
of
希。
inning number two. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, the two-time defending champs, and singing what a year it was in 2025 for LA.
Yeah, incredible. And again, Shohei Ohtani, he just leads all the headlines with what he continues to do and amaze. But, you know, this is a talented ball club, and a lot of people around the league would say, well, automatically they're spending so much money, they should win the World Series again. But it's not that easy. I mean, on a 62-game season, there's some things, you know, internally that have to take place on a day-to-day basis to keep everybody on the same page to ultimately hoisting that trophy at the end of the season.
Out number two. Dalton Rushing will hit next.
さあ、バッターはラッシング。結構殻の大きい選手ですね。
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. that's a strike.
ええとこ。さあ、2-2。
Swings through it,
あ
and
あ、
that's
こ
a
こは空振り
strikeout.
三振。
We played 2 innings. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And he swings through that one. Out to short.
ここはショー
Bats
ト
up
取っ
with it.
て。
Throws to first.
Okay.
And one away in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, Chase DeLauder. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Ball 1.
逆球にはなったけど助かった。
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
さあ、佐々木朗希、これで
And
4
here's
つ
a
目の
look
三
at
振
how
を奪
he's
いま
using his
した。
pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
In the air to left center.
ここはライレフトを抑えて次はポテンリー。この回も三者凡退で終わりました。
They trail
佐
here.
々木素晴らしいピッチング。
Set
さあ
for
バ
the
ッター
bottom
は
of
大
the
谷
third.
翔
And
平で
now
ござい
here's the
ます。
Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch swinging.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
ああ、ムカつくなことばっかり投げてきやがってボケほんまでいて。
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And
さあバ
as
ッ
a
ターは
hitter,
変
it's
え
not
た
typically
か。
what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
今のもストライクだったもんな。危ない危ない。
Struck him out looking. That
マジ
K is his
か。
third of the game. Here's Mookie
いや、
now.
マジ左ピッチャ
Much
ー
as we
苦手
talk
だ
about
わ。
Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's one to
よっしゃー、ムーキーベッツレフトスタンドに1本。
baseball man.
あ
Mookie
りが
Betts
とう
with
ご
a
ざいました。
towering
ムーキ
shot.
ーベッツ
His
のソロ
first
ホーム
homer
ラ
of
ン
the
で
year, and they
リード
tack
スー
one
パ
on the
ー。
board. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So two down, here's Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air, right field. Dives,
危ない。ナイス落としてくれた。まだチャンスはもらえたぞ。ありがとう。さあ行きましょう。
This one in the
これ
air,
はセンター上が
center
った。どう
field.
だ。
DeLauder on the move,
点。
reaching for it and brings it
よ
in.
し、いや、点。いやー、でもね、ムーキーベッツのソロホームラン
Three
で
innings complete.
1点追加、
This
2
is
対
Dodgers
0。
baseball on the show, LA.
佐々木も喜んでます。
Back here at Chavez Ravine, stepping up for the
さあ、4
Guardians.
回の佐々木のピッ
Jose
チングに行きま
Ramirez.
しょう。
This one in the air, center field. And there's one
で、
down.
そんな、すんげえとこ守ってたな、今。
First baseman Kyle Manzardo.
かなりライト寄りだったぞ。
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
The Dodgers leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. The next
Down
pitch
low.
misses, and the count is 2-0.
Steer right.
On the ground,
こ
right
こはファース
side.
ト取って、
Freeman takes it to the
ツーアウ
bag.
ト。
2 quick outs here in the top of the
Up
fourth.
next for
Well, he's doing a
Cleveland,
nice
catcher
job of
Bo
keeping the ball
Naylor.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
あいったね、今。
And there's a strike.
No.
ここは振らない
Especially
か
with。2 strikes.
Ball 2.
これはボールと分かる球。
That one not close. And a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Hey,
Swings and
空振り三
misses,
振。
struck him out.
素晴らしいピッチング。
Guardians fail to score. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Dodger
さあ、バッターは
Stadium.
フレディ・フリ
Ready
ーマン
to
から
go.
でございます。バッター
Freddie
5番から。
Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the
放ってき
corner.
やがるな、こ
Well,
い
he's
つ。ほ
been
んまに
incredibly
もう
efficient
左
in
や
this
とな。
one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up
も
into
う
this
いっ
point.
ぱいやもんな、外。
Got him
ああ、
swinging.
も
Just overmatched on that fastball right
苦手
there.
や
It wasn't like he was set up for it by
苦手
some
や
big speed
右バッター
earlier in
に
the
変わっ
at-bat.
た
Just came
2
right
ヶ
after
月
with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
これは
Center for a line drive base
中
hit.
間
So
よし
then
よしよ
one
し
down
よ
with
し
one
よ
away.
しよしよしよしよしよし。
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
Ah,
there.
but how
Put a
about
pretty good
Marcus
jolt
Mann?
into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Max Muncy
Ah,
at the
ダメか。
dish.
マンシーまたちょっとふくよかになった。
Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Manzardo. There's one. double play.
あー、ダブルプレーか。やられると思ったわ。
No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one
あの
left.
球
We
結構出
played
てるんだよ
four.
な。
It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in LA, now it's the Guardians DH, Brian Rocchio.
どうしようかな。よし。
Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. 5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first. Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Knocks that one
こい
away,
つ本
and
当
we'll
ム
do
カ
it
つくね
again.。
何なんだ。さっきから体力ばっか減らしやがってる。
In the air, left field. Hernandez under it, and there's one down.
顔面に当ててやろうかな思ってるぐらい。
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Flied to right his first time.
Yeah.
よっしゃ。
That one inside, and it's 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
おつ。
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Gabriel Arias digs in now.
Hey.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
5回まで持たんか、体
Quick
力。
throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1
ワンアウ
gone.
トやねんけどね。
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off
no.
that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield.
よっしゃ、ここはマンシーを抑えた。
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now the center fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Ball 1.
分かってますよ。
The 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch kicks away.
いやー、これはやばいな。もうこれで打たれたら仕方がないぐらいのレベル。いきます。
2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Swing and a pop.
よっしゃ、ここは抑えた。よっしゃ、オッケー。これで3アウトチェンジ。危ない、危ない。さあ、佐々木は5回まで無失点で抑えました。これで勝ち投手の権利は得たでしょう。さあ、バッターはミゲル・ロハスから出てきます。
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
これはナイスバッティング、センター前。
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Dalton rushing. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ripped, but it curls foul.
なんか雰囲気的にさ、やばそうなんで。
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Puts a bunt down. Schneeman. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and maybe strike it. Had to rush it, but he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
In the air, left field, Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the catch for the second out. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
さあ、バッターはカイル・タッカー。あー、ファーストライナーかい。取ったね。
So the Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays for the game.
佐々木朗希が5回無失点としっかり抑えました。カイル・タッカーのタイムリーと無期別のホームランで2点。カイル・タッカーじゃなかったな。フレディ・フリーマンか。ね、さあ、佐々木朗希は3安打許したものの、ね、無失点で5回までしっかりと抑えました。
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
さあ、ピッチャー変えます。
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol. He's making his second appearance of the season.
さあ、2人目のピッチャーでございます。よいしょ。
Check swing went around. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
さあ、ここは空振り三振。
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Comes up empty.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Stays alive. The Dodgers up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering away upstairs. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch.
てかこいつだ。いい加減にしろよ。何なんだ。
3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Down, ball.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
これね、キャッチャーだな、こいつ。
Man at second. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Hurry.
Outside low. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 4 there, tying Ronnie is on base.
Walks out of the
bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And
I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Rooster Grotterol will depart. 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Guardians strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Sabrowski. This is his 3rd time out this year.